Spiritual Awakening: The Return of the Heavenly Vampire King. Comic title, Chapter 0, God Apex. We need your help. Panel 1. Wide shot of the chaotic battlefield inside the dark dungeon, showing the players, level 92-98, flying from the skies and coming down like shooting stars. Player 1 with his eyes closed, ZOR-AAMMER, hits a Derek with a magical hammer with a fierce lightning attack capable of destroying the continent from the sky, despite the Derek dimensional shield being destroyed. And it took some damage. The attack wasn't strong enough to kill the demon as he went crashing into the desert. Other players did the same with their magic weapons and divine abilities, flying out from the smoke and jumping from mountain to mountain, dodging attacks from the Dereks, attacking and chasing after them at high speed. Panel 3. The Dereks scream in agony as they are attacked, with magical abilities striking them down and killing some. Smoke and destruction filled the background. Derek screaming, "Gah!" Suddenly, the skies darkened and tension filled the air. Caption: inside the dungeon, about 50 players are raiding the last boss field. Panel 2. Close-up of a single player in mid-air, a couple seconds ago, soaring down with a glimmering sword. The expressions of adrenaline and determination are visible as they target a Derek below. Player 1 with his eyes closed, yelling, "This is for the hunt," suddenly halts, opening his eyes as he was enveloped by darkness. Notification: Elder Derek appears in the dungeon. The system notified the players. Panel 4. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. As the boss, Derek appeared on the planet from a summoning circle thousands of miles away. Although he was far away and approaching the battlefield on foot, his presence was felt by all the hunters that the skies went pitch dark and a huge shadow looms over the players. The boss's aura is palpable. Caption: but then darkness descends. Boss, demonic voice, A-T-A-A-A-A-A-A-A. The boss screams as he approaches the battlefield with ridiculous speed, destroying everything on his path. Panel 5. Players begin to panic, clutching their heads as they double over in pains of all kinds. Stomach pain, headaches, diarrhea, etc. Some are visibly bleeding as dark energy envelopes them. Player 2. WHATIPPENING. Screaming. Player 3. Screaming. HELPME. So MEBODYHELPME. Panel 6. Close up on a player coughing up blood, fear etched across their face as they see their teammates mutate grotesquely. Player 3. Thought, this can't be happening. Panel 7. A notification appears above Player 3's head while he looks around frantically. Notification: a powerful god shields you from forbidden demonic etheric presences. Panel 8. The player sees a horde of Dereks emerging from the shadows, smearing and preparing for an attack. Player 4. Whispering in terror, retreat. He runs the opposite way, avoiding them as he searches for someone. Panel 9. The player runs through the shadows, desperately searching for someone tracking her presence. Caption: alone in the dark. The only sound is the pounding of desperation. Panel 10. Suddenly, a bright red light pierces through the darkness, revealing the glowing eyes of the boss. Player catches sight of their teammate. Player 4. Shouting, "There you are." Panel 11. The players grab each other's hands and leap into the air, showcasing the stunning heights of their jump. They look determined but terrified as the boss looms. Player 1 and his female teammate shouting, "GOD-A-KEK." Panel 12. God Apex, in a regal posture, lounges on a mini throne sipping red blood like wine. His expression shifts as he's alerted by his students' pleas. Player 1, mentally desperate thought. We need help. Panel 13, God Apex suddenly teleports, catching the two students, and teleports again, just as the boss's fist comes crashing down, shattering the earth. Boss, roaring, GRAAHHHH. Panel 14, explosions erupt as the dungeon is destroyed, pieces of it floating away into space. God Apex and the students watch in horror. Caption, the explosion sent them spiraling into the unknown. Panel 15, floating in space, they ready themselves for confrontation, intense determination in their eyes as they stare at the chaos below. Student 1, grimly, we can't let it end like this. Panel 16, the boss, floating in space, flexes his muscles as dark energy swirls around him. He raises a finger, preparing to unleash his powers. Boss, demonic voice, in ancient language awakening, base summoning. Panel 17, an ominous magic circle forms as 3 planets materialize in the distance, shrouded in magical energy. The aura around them is palpable and ominous as 2 planets went behind the firmament, into the hidden levels, dimensional personal space, becoming invisible. Player 1, whispering, what did he summon? Player 2, whispering, where'd the other 2 planets go? Panel 18, God Apex's students grip their weapons, determination etched into their faces as the realization sets in. Student 2, resolute, whatever it is, we won't back down. Panel 19, a view from afar, showing Hellfire space. Demonic creatures torture souls under the glow of fiery lakes, contrasting the chaos above. Caption, meanwhile, in another universe. Panel 20, a demonic figure grins menacingly, his eyes glowing, relishing the chaos unfolding in the stars above. Boss, this is only the beginning. End of chapter 0. End of chapter. Caption, to be continued. Next, awakening base summoning.